What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sherpa Live channel, where I read you those cryptocurrency news articles live from the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, as you can see right here, which is a sponsor of this video, as well as Caleb and Brown on the wrong corner, as well as Caleb and Brown, your one-stop place to purchase and sell cryptocurrencies with your own personal broker. So yeah, definitely check them out if you haven't signed up with them yet. I got links down below for them. Love those guys; they're awesome. But yeah, Sherpa's still here. I'm going to be writing out Milton. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm pretty sure that here is going to be safe at the club. I feel like we're just going to be really experiencing just strong winds is what the maps are saying. Scattered showers, but the main rain is going to be hitting up north in Tampa. That's where Randy is. And so like hopefully she and her family stay safe. So I would pray for you guys out there. But yeah, I'll still be here. I'll be making some videos. I'll be probably having some fun out there as I still got power and internet. Probably making some parody videos as well. But yeah, so I am here back bringing you those cryptocurrency news articles. And as the title says, yes, are we on the brink of a real life Free Guy or Ready Player One game? Yeah, like if you don't know what that is, like those are two like really good movies you should watch, like Ready Player One, like where like virtual reality, metaverse, people escape the real world instead of just living their life that's so bad. And then like Ready Player or Free Guy, which is like an online game that had like so many stuff with Ryan Reynolds. Like you saw him like have a Hulk arm, Captain America shield, lightsaber, just brought everything together. But yeah, the first article I'm going to go over is about Epic wants Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox to become interoperable metaverses. So can you imagine that? We're playing a video game, you can have like little bits and pieces of it that can interact with each of those games out there, and I guarantee it'd be via NFTs. So it's like I got this NFT, I can use this item in this game or that one. So like we are just one step closer to that. But yeah, so let's go over that article. I have a couple other articles too to go over with you, but let's not waste any time and dive right on into it. So again, yes, Epic wants Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox to become interoperable metaverses. Unreal 6 is being designed as a platform for metaverse development. So Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney recently described a long-term plan for a run for Unreal Games and Fortnite that could finally create the kind of game-agnostic digital assets marketplace and Web3 gamers have been dreaming of since the advent of the metaverse. In a recent interview with The Verge, Sweeney discussed the company's upcoming Unreal Engine 6. Unreal is among the most popular game engine in the world. It's used by developers around the world to make titles such as Epic's own Fortnite, as well as the Mass Effect series and dozens of other AAA gaming franchises and titles. Now, what is Unreal Engine? Unreal Engine 5 was released back in 2022 in the gaming industry. This means it's relatively new, and most gamers have only seen a handful of titles showcasing its capabilities. On October 6th, for example, Halo developer 343 Industries announced it had multiple Unreal Engine 5 games in development, so that's an up-and-coming gaming platform. Now, the typical lifespan of a gaming engine ranges from around 7 to 10 years, thus it's unlikely it's unlikely that we'll see Unreal Engine 6 before 2030, but we'll have to wait and see. But according to the company's CEO, it appears that Epic already has ambitious goals for its flagship software. Sweeney also appears to believe that there's a paradigm shift coming with the next generation of multiplayer gaming development. Now, the whole thesis here is that players are gravitating towards games which they can play together with all their friends, said Sweeney. In the interview, adding that players are spending more on digital items in games that they trust they're going to play for a long time, which usually happens. Like we kind of saw it with Call of Duty, which kind of sucked. Like a lot of people spent so much money on like one of the Call of Duty games out there, remember? And then it was just a year later, bam, a new Call of Duty came out, and all those in-game purchases they bought useless. You can't transfer them over to the next game. But with something like this, you'll be able to do that easily. So it's not such a big waste of money and a money grab for these gaming companies. But it's unlikely that Sweeney was referencing his own company's successful game, Fortnite. But titles such as Grand Theft Auto Online have also demonstrated the point that when it comes to AAA games that operate on in-game purchases for revenue, a handful have managed to crack the formula for turning digital assets into company profits. Per Sweeney, however, the ecosystem needs to expand beyond walled gardens and into an actual metaverse for gamers. He was like, if you're just dabbling in a game, why would you spend money to buy an item that you're never going to use again? If we have interoperable economy, then that will increase players' trust that today's spending on buying digital goods results in things that they're going to own for a long period of time, and it will work in all the places they go. Now, how is interoperability going to work? Well, in the past 24 months, the gaming industry has experienced a period of mass layoffs that have left a few AAA gaming firms unscathed. Even Epic Games laid off 830 employees. That's about 16% of their staff back in September of 2023. Now, part of the downturn, according to analysts, can be contributed to the industry's boom during the COVID-19 lockdowns. With much of the world's population stuck indoors, and the gaming sector saw an unprecedented adoption. Years later, however, many of the jobs created during this period have been lost as studios reorganized or shuttered altogether. Now, the path forward, according to Epic Games, is one the cryptocurrency blockchain and Web3 communities know well, the commoditization of digital assets. Now, Epic Games ex-executive vice president Sachs Pearson, speaking to The Verge, explained that the company's vision for the future of gaming is one where interoperability keeps gamers engaged no matter what the platform they choose. Now, there is no reason why we couldn't have federated a way to flow between Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite from our perspective. That would be amazing because it keeps people together and lets the best ecosystem win. And that's true. Like I used to be a gamer. I haven't had time to really play games in a while, but I would have loved to have this back in the day, and I know gamers would still love to have it. But despite the fact that Minecraft was originally created in Java and Roblox was developed using a proprietary engine, the potential for interoperability is evidently being baked into Unreal Engine 6 right now. So ostensibly, this would require blockchain technology to ensure trustless verifications between systems without compromising company privacy. Now, Cointelegraph reached out to Epic Games for a comment, but didn't receive an immediate response to it. But yeah, so this is going to be pretty cool if Unreal Engine can actually do it. Because again, I would love to have a Ready Player One situation, metaverse where you can use like items and whatnot, or Free Guy. This is probably more realistically, because in this movie, you put on a headset and you actually enter the metaverse. This one, you're just playing a game on a computer or screen. So this will be more like how this actually takes place. So yeah, so it's pretty cool that they're working on it, and I definitely look forward to the more development on it. So yeah, so that was our first article for you. What's next? We kind of have some XRP news and XLM, and how the BRICS nation is kind of maybe thinking about integrating them. So yes, this next article is coming from Crypto News Land, and the BRICS nations considers XRP and XLM to build a new payment system. So US dollar, are they going to be using XRP? Maybe this could pump the price a little bit. Now the BRICS alliance is considering integrating cryptocurrency XRP and XLM into its financial framework. This move aims to reduce reliance on the US dollar among member countries. The partnership includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and seeks to enhance economic freedom. Thus, BRICS positions XRP as gold and XLM as silver in this new framework. Now, I always consider Bitcoin as gold and Litecoin as silver, but if you're looking at the centralized side of cryptocurrency, I definitely would see that on this. But XRP is a promising candidate for the international settlements. This digital asset stands out for its low cost and impressive speed. Countries in the BRICS coalition are increasingly exploring alternatives to standard monetary systems. Additionally, the token's liquidity makes it an attractive option for global trade. Now, there was a tweet out there showcasing that exciting news that BRICS is set to adopt XRP and the new gold. And who said this? It was from Brett/crypto/X. And he was like, if you're interested in seeing DAOs on XRP Ledger, if so, make sure to follow this guy and repost the tweet out there. But analysis compared XRP to gold due to its stability and the economic nature, and this quality could make XRP as a reserve asset for the coalition of nations. By addressing economic challenges, XRP could strengthen the financial system of these countries. Previous tests of XRP among BRICS nations show its potential as a bridge currency. Therefore, it may play a vital role in the proposed payment system. Now, Stellar, on the other hand, XLM, fostering the financial inclusion. In contrast, Stellar's XLM focuses on improving access to financial services. This cryptocurrency emphasizes low-cost transactions and appeals to unbanked populations. Thus, the BRICS nations could use XLM to promote economic inclusion and help it with remittances. Furthermore, XLM does align with the coalition goals of enhancing financial access for citizens in the emerging markets. Its potential adoption shows a commitment to addressing the unique challenges faced by these populations. Now, this focus on digital solutions could reshape the financial landscape across members and states. Now, what are implications for global financial dynamics? Well, the potential of the integration of XRP and XLM may lead to the significant changes in the global finance as BRICS aims to create an independent payment system. It reduces the reliance on Western financial institutions, and this initiative attracts interest from 159 countries and highlights its possible impact. Moreover, the coalition is looking at using stablecoins and central bank digital currencies. This strategy may help BRICS nations build a stronger financial infrastructure. If successful, adopting XRP and XLM could transform how these countries conduct international trade. Now, yeah, if they are focusing on like stablecoins, XRP is working on theirs. Like, what is that one called again? XRUSD, RXUSD. I always forget the name. I don't really follow XRP news, so like I don't really follow it so much. Like, if a news article comes up, I will definitely go over because I know there's a lot of XRP fans out there. Like I don't personally hold any because again, I like Bitcoin. It's decentralized versus XRP. It's centralized, and that's just my own opinion and choice on it. But I know Amanda here at the club, she loves it. Her dad loves it, and there's a ton of other people out there. So this article definitely probably made your mouth water out there if you are an XRP fan. But yeah, so that was our XRP and BRICS Nation news going on there. Like, will they integrate it? Maybe. We'll have to wait and find out. But let's move on to our next article, which Lego's website was hacked. You know, those little brick blocks nations or toys that you used to put together as a kid. But yeah, their website was hacked to push a cryptocurrency scam. So hopefully you weren't a part of it. But let's find out. On Friday night, cryptocurrency scammers briefly hacked the Lego website to promote a fake Lego token that could be purchased with Ethereum. During the breach, the hacker replaced the main banner for the official Lego website with an image showcasing a crypto token branded with the Lego logo and text stating, "Our new Lego coin is officially out. Buy the new Lego coins today and unlock secret rewards." So according to Lego, the Reddit moderator, Mescad, the breach took place around 9 p.m. Eastern and lasted only 75 minutes until 10:15 p.m. when the site was restored. So that's still a long time, 75 minutes. Like a lot of people, there's a lot of Lego heads out there who still like to play with it, put together, store it. But like if they saw it, they were into crypto, they may have actually purchased it. So hopefully they didn't. But unlike many crypto scams, this one did not promote a malicious site with a crypto drainer that stole your assets when you connected your wallet. Instead, it was just by clicking the Buy Now link brought visitors to a Uniswap cryptocurrency platform where they could purchase the Lego scam token using Ethereum. But then Lego then confirmed that the breach to Bleeping Computer, but would not share details on how the threat actors gained access to their website. On October 5th, 2024, an unauthorized banner briefly appeared on the Lego.com website and was quickly removed, and the issue has been resolved, Lego told Bleeping Computer. Now, no user accounts have been compromised, and customers can continue shopping as usual. The cause has been identified, and we are implementing measures to prevent this from happening again. So I wonder really what happened. I wonder how they were able to get onto their website. They share their password with somebody. Did they have an open back door? I don't know. They probably really do not want to disclose that information. But overall, the attack was a failure, with only a few people purchasing the Lego token for a few $100s. So luckily, it wasn't a big scam where usually people get stolen of like hundreds of thousands to even millions of dollars out there. Not just one person, but multiple people. But for such a high-profile site like Lego, it's surprising that threat actors would waste their access on a crypto scam. Website breachers are instead more commonly used to inject malicious JavaScripts into web pages to stealthily steal customers' information and credit cards. This data is then used to extort companies for higher payouts sold on the darknet marketplace or used to make fraudulent purchases. So it's kind of weird that they did it this way. It was like they weren't going to steal much. They usually steal, again, a lot more when they do a malicious attack. But hopefully for you few people out there who did click on it, luckily you didn't lose too much. But that was our Lego's website was hack news, and promoted a fake crypto scam token out there. Now, what else do I have for you in the news? FTX news on, for those of you who are involved with it, you are going to get your payout back. I remember I covered an article a couple of days ago talking about like the fake tweet out there that promoted that people are going to get paid out like on October 1st, but instead it was just a hack to promote the FTT token and the people purchased it up. But no, plans to repay out the people who were involved in it is happening. You're just getting a little smaller cut of what it should be because this hack happened back like 2 years ago, and the value of Bitcoin was at 16,000. So that's what you're getting paid at the value of. So let's go through this quick briefing on what the judge told about it. So FTX cash repayment plan was approved by the bankruptcy judge. FTX's bankruptcy plan to repay customers in cash plus interest was approved by a Delaware judge despite a push for in-kind reimbursements. Judge John Dorsey of the U.S. District of Delaware Bankruptcy Court ruled in favor of FTX's repayment, which could distribute up to $16 billion worth of recovered assets. Now, 2 years after the crypto exchange collapsed, 98% of creditors were approved to receive 118% of their claims in cash, while 94% of claimants supported the plan. Sunil Kuvuri, a spokesperson for the largest FTX creditor community, argued for cryptocurrency or in-kind repayments. However, Judge Dorsey ruled against the idea during an October 7th bankruptcy hearing, and according to the court, the value of FTX's exchange token, FTT, was essentially zero, and there was no case for the potential price growth. Judge Dorsey closed the chapter on the 2022 saga, which began with a collapse of one of the largest centralized crypto exchanges at the time. And here's a tweet from Bitcoin Magazine just letting everybody know that Judge approves of the bankruptcy plan and clearing the path forward to repayments. Yeah, but yeah, this collapse was pretty big. Like, if anything, I believe this was one that really started the last crash, the ending cycle of the last bull run we had back in 2021. And like, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like we might have something like this maybe coming for this next cycle, because we're just in the upcoming run of this next bull run to hit. It'll take place to 2025, and I definitely will probably take some profits this year because I just got involved in cryptocurrencies. Like, 2020 is just went up. You think it's going to go up forever, and then bam, we get that dip. Usually from something like this happening. Like, I wonder what this year is going to be. Is Coinbase going to be the one that goes down, and then a lot of people lose so much money? I don't know. We don't know what the future is, but I feel like we will have something similar to like this kind of Black Swan event. But yes, let's continue on. The FTX debacle comes to a close now, though. Documents showing that Sam Bankman-Fried's company misappropriated customer funds and falsified financial statements culminated in fraud allegations from users and U.S. authorities alike. Bankman-Fried and other FTX leaderships were swiftly apprehended shortly after the firm filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy's protection, following a brief trial and multiple witness testimonies from SBF's inner circle. Bankman-Fried was found guilty and sentenced to 25 years. He is now attempting to appeal the ruling, claiming judicial bias from federal Judge Lewis A. Kaplan and other former top executives like Caroline Ellison, Nishad Singh, and Gary Ring reached plea deals with federal prosecutors for reduced sentences. Now, a judge issued a 2-year jail time for Ellison late last month, and meanwhile, while bankruptcy CEO John J. Ray III stitched together commingled assets and recovered billions for the estate, Ray described the remains of SBF's empire as missing standard corporate controls and systems. Now, the idea of rebooting SBF's exchange discussed last June, but ultimately abandoned as no investors backed the pitch with capital. And yeah, that was that was funny. Like, I think they were just going to call it HTX. So it's like, or GTX, they're just like adding one more letter to it. And it's like, everyone can see straight through that. It's like, why do I want to be a part of a project that just had like so much false information? The creators stole so much money. Is like no, it didn't last. So that plan just got shut down. Nobody was investing in it. But yeah, but for those of you that were infected by the FTX and you do get repayment, it should be coming soon, because again, the bankruptcy judge just approved it. So that was probably our last and final FTX news we're ever going to get, unless, I don't know, Sam Bankman-Fried gets free, but that'll be in 25 years or less on good behavior. Who knows? But yeah, this is probably it. The deal's done. No more FTX news. So yes, it's finally over, because there was some time I was covering so many of those news articles. It was like, I can't keep covering this. It's a subordinate. It's like the same thing over and over again. So I'm finally glad it's finally done. But let's move on. I think I have maybe like 2 or 3 more articles. So let's see. So yeah, so in the coming year, there should be more adoption happening in Japan, because Hong Kong is to license more crypto exchanges by the end of the year. Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission is expecting to issue licenses to some of the 11 crypto firms pending registration in the region. So very, very nice. Let's see who they are. Hong Kong's financial regulator, the Securities Futures Commission, says it expects to issue more licenses to the crypto exchange and digital asset firms operating in the region by the end of the year. Is that this year or next year for 2025? Probably the end of this year, which is still pretty good. SFC CEO Julia Luong said that she expects it to make progress in issuing licenses to 11 currently operating virtual asset trading platforms on the regulator's list of potential licensees, according to an October 6th report from local media outlet HKO1. She added that the licenses would be granted in batches moving forward in a bid to bring crypto exchanges into compliance with more easily, just to be able to do it more easily. Now, a total of 16 companies are awaiting a decision on their VATP application. 11 are already operating as deemed to be licensed, even though the SFC discourages traders from doing business with them. Now, Leong added that it had completed the first round of on-site reviews for the crypto firms and said that all VATPs that are compliant with its licensing model can expect to have their application approved. Leong said that all firms that do not meet the SFC's requirement can expect to lose their qualification for licensing. Now, Leong's comments came as the SFC released its roadmap for 2024 to 2026 on October 6th. The plans advance regulations on crypto platforms and promote real-world asset tokenization and more thoroughly explore blockchain technologies. Now, retail crypto investors in Hong Kong currently only have 4 cryptocurrencies that they can buy, and Hong Kong has been criticized for the slow pace of its crypto regulations, despite its repeatedly proclaimed desire to become a world hub for crypto and financial technology. However, Leong said that she expects the regulator framework for crypto assets to be finalized by the end of next year. Okay, so that's why I said at the very beginning, is this the end of this year, 2024, or 2025? It's going to be next year's 2025 when this should be taking place. Now, the update on crypto licenses comes just 3 days after crypto exchange HKVax was approved as the third to be licensed for trading in Hong Kong after OSL and Hashkey, respectively, when they received their licenses in 2020 and 2023. Hong Kong has made licensing and regulations for crypto firms as a top priority following the $150 million scandal involving the now defunct Dubai-based crypto exchange JPEX in 2023. Now, over 2,500 Hong Kong residents claim that they were defrauded by the exchange, which promoted its services heavily in Hong Kong before hiking withdrawal fees in September and preventing users from accessing their funds. Now, in the wake of the scandal, Hong Kong said it would bolster its crypto regulations and policing of its unlicensed firms. Additionally, the SFC set up a task force with the police to deal with illicit crypto exchange activities and update its policies on crypto sales and requirements. So this is good news and all for Japan. Like, everyone should have their rules and regulators and licenses to abide by with the government when it comes to exchanges out there and platforms. I'm not I don't really promoting other crypto exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, BitTrue, Kraken, the big top guys, but when I hear people come into the club and everything, they mention this one exchange out there that I've never even heard of. It's be very cautious because nobody's ever heard of them. They don't work with the government because all those exchanges I just labeled, they've been working with the government for years now. They got their own deals and whatnot, so they got to abide by it. They have their KYC in place, but when it comes to a unknown exchange out there, it's so risky that it could happen where you would lose all your money. So this is good news for Hong Kong, and I'm definitely excited to see more of it, and hopefully the adoption spreads a little bit further with them. So good job, Hong Kong, keep it up. Now, next up, what do we have? Gotta load this up. If I can see the URL, it's about Pi Network. I never got involved with that project, but I guess there's a deadline or something, a new date coming in line. But it was a project where you can mine cryptocurrency on your phone and you receive Pi Network, and people have been waiting to be listed on exchanges and whatnot. But I guess this article is going to go over another deadline date that you should be aware of. So Pi Network and its deadlines. Here's what you need to know about it. And let me get rid of this thing down here. So, because I don't like pre-sales or potential scams. But here's the most important current deadlines to know about Pi Network's future. Pi Network, the mobile app that allows users to mine cryptocurrency on their smartphones, has been one of the most popular projects in recent years, garnering the attention of millions of people throughout the world. Now, the application has over 50 million downloads on Google Play Store, and many users eagerly anticipated the launch of its token Pi and subsequent listings on crypto exchanges. While many of them are sitting on thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of coins, there's currently no clarity on when or even if these will be available for trading. Now, most recently, as Crypto Potato reported, the team has postponed an important deadline to December 31st now. This is the time which users are able to pass the necessary Know Your Customer verification procedure, and this is referred to as the grace period, and is supposedly a prerequisite for the launch of their mainnet and subsequently the token itself. However, many users are left with frustration because the team has extended this deadline many times before. Previously, it was September 30th, then it was November 30th, and now we're at the end of December. So many have raised concerns about the project's legitimacy. It's also worth noting that an increasing number of speculative posts online claim that the project has raised billions in funding, but so far the team has not officially announced or confirmed this at all. Now, during a recent talk show, the team behind Pi Bridge, a platform that's supposed to bridge Pi network with other protocols, failed to address the launch of its mainnet. That said, the most important imminent deadline to watch at this time of writing is just the December 1st. Now, the question is if the team will extend it once again, but meanwhile, the Pi Network's team's most recent push is for influencers to apply to the program ahead of the open network launch. So yeah, they're probably definitely pushing, trying to get a little bit more attention out there. Like, I really only heard about the Pi Network from BitBoy Crypto, Ben Armstrong. That guy had what a year that guy had. But that's really like the only person I heard about the Pi Network from. A couple other people down the road. I always saw articles about it, but I was like, why do I want to mine this? There's no platform. Like, what can I do with it? They said, like, oh, they got like a website you can purchase stuff with it and everything. I was like, purchase what? So I never really got involved with this network, but now people are still just users of it, are still just waiting patiently. So what can we use it? Once it hits on exchanges, boom, I probably have so much money out there. So again, let's just wait and see if they postpone it or whatnot. But the next deadline date is December 31st. Now, last news article I have for you of this evening, because it is, oh wow, it's midnight already here in Florida. Woo, we are probably like 24 hours away from Hurricane Milton hitting. But yeah, so our last news article is going on who is Len Sassaman, right? Who is he? Well, he is the man leading Polymarket's Bitcoin founders market, because HBO is set to release a video, which actually is today, October 8th, on who is Satoshi Nakamoto. They claim to know who he is. Will they reveal it? Most likely not. They don't know it, but right now people are making bets on the Poly network, and Len Sassaman is a main contender on who Satoshi could actually be. So let's go over this article. As HBO's documentary series promises to reveal Bitcoin's creator, bettors on the Poly market speculate that if Len Sassaman is the real Satoshi Nakamoto. So, is it? I don't know. Len Sassaman, a name not widely known outside of cryptography or cryptocurrency circles, has emerged as a key figure in the ongoing speculation around the true identity of Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto. With an upcoming HBO documentary teasing a revelation, bettors on Polymarket, a prediction market platform, are heavily wagering that Sassaman could be behind the pseudonym that introduced Bitcoin to the world. Now, Polymarket allows users to place bets on various events and speculation around Bitcoin's founder, and this is currently one of the most discussed topics. Bettors currently have Sassaman at a 46% chance of being named as Satoshi in the documentary. Now, who is Len Sassaman? Well, Sassaman, who passed away in 2011, was a cryptographer known for his contributions to privacy and decentralization. He worked on tools like Mixmaster, an email anonymizer that shielded users' identities, and was deeply embedded in the cryptographic community. His connection to Hal Finney, an early Bitcoin developer and the recipient of the first Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi, adds another layer to the speculation. In 2008, Satoshi released the white paper that laid out the foundation of Bitcoin just as the digital currency was gaining momentum. Satoshi disappeared in 2011. Months later, Sassaman passed away, and his wife reported his death as a suicide. Now, some believe that Sassaman's death could be linked to Satoshi's disappearance, with conspiracy theories suggesting that Sassaman may have taken his life to protect his privacy and Satoshi's identity. Though Len Sassaman is leading the Polymarket bets, other candidates include Hal Finney, who holds 11% of the wagers. Finney was an early contributor to Bitcoin's code base and prominent figure in the cryptographic world. Now, despite all this speculation, many remain skeptical about another contract on Polymarket, which shows that 83% of the bettors believe that the documentary won't definitively prove Satoshi identity this year. And that's what I said. It's like they are not going to announce it because they don't know who it is. It's like, I'm so curious to see what that movie is about. I'll probably be watching it here before power gets shut off or whatnot. So I'll definitely get an idea and let you know, like, do they find out? Do they tell us who Satoshi is or not? And I'll let you know guys later. But that is it for all these news articles I have. So yeah, that was who Len Sassaman is he Satoshi? Probably not. Pi Network's deadline. FTX people are getting paid off. Lego's website was hacked and only a couple people were scammed out of some money for that. And are we going to get a real type of metaverse game, which would be pretty cool. But that is all the news I have for you this evening. Let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. How are people feeling? What are their emotions right now? I know a lot of people are fearful of this hurricane about to hit, and that's like the big news going on right now. Man, I'm going to have fun during it. I don't think I'm in a... Sure, I'm in Sarasota. That's like the direct hit of it. But I think I'm just going to be getting some of the wind location while Tampa's getting the brute force of the rain. But yeah, so Fear and Greed Index. Let's see. People are at a neutral phase right now. Okay, so we're out of the fear territory. We're at a 41. Very nice. Bitcoin's sitting at 62,000. And Ethereum's at 24. And now people are going, oh, are we still in Rectober right now? Because a lot of people were hoping for Rectober because we just want to buy more, fill our bags with a little bit more cheap coins before this really hits. I was listening to Ivan on Tech this morning, and he was like going, don't fall for the bear trap, guys. Like this month usually is like, we're going to be seeing like a huge like spike up. Like maybe not now, but this is like usually when it happens. Like it's the bear trap, and then we'll see like Bitcoin spike up to $90,000, $100,000, and then after that, all the other altcoins are follow, and then we're in the bull run time. We'll enjoy it for a good year, take your profits, and then again, like I said earlier, during the FTX thing, hopefully Coinbase is in that black swan event at the end of 2025 or close to that time that causes a giant collapse. But again, we don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know. I just have a feeling that we're going to have another dip. So if you're new in the space, take some profits before the end of the year because we don't know if it will keep going. I don't know. I feel like we will keep going at one point in time. I just don't think it's going to be this cycle, even though like we got President Trump, like probably going to win it. He'll do great things for the crypto community. Like, I don't know. I'm speculative on it. Like, is Bitcoin going to keep going up, but altcoins will dip, or we're going to just have a continued same cycle as usual? So you just got to make your own decisions on that. Don't just listen to anybody out there tell you what to do. I think that's the worst thing. Just do your research, know what you're involved with, and just make a logical decision. But that is it for all the news I have for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And yeah, for those of you in Florida who are going to be truly affected by this storm, please be safe out there. I hope you're prepped. We got about 48 hours left until it really does hit us. So yeah, just stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Peace.